Hey guys, I'm back and I want to tell you I took 3 weeks off work because one week I was actually ill with a stomach infection and the other two I've been travelling. I'm still travelling, so that's why the setup's pretty poor, so forgive the standard of this video, and I hope you enjoy the spices behind my head as I'm at my in-laws house. But I want to tell you, God bless me even though I wasn't working, and I've only done 3 videos pretty much in the last 3 weeks, but God still blessed me. So why is this possible and what actually happened? I want to teach you how to trust and surrender in something greater than yourself, so you may lift and elevate your life in this trust. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's been a hard couple of weeks for me, so let's break it down exactly what happened. So there's a tendency in me, I love helping people, I love making these videos. I was getting a bit tired towards the end before the holiday, but for me, helping people is my mission in life. And so when I leave clients and I step away from helping people and I just kind of become about myself, I can get pretty frightened that I'm going to let everything fall apart. People are going to fall apart that I'm helping, or the business is going to fall apart, these sort of things. So I have to face those fears, and that's the thing that God always tells you. Face those fears, let go of those fears and trust in Him and trust in the divine presence, which is always going to help you, always going to guide you, always going to love you. And so there was a great bit from from 1 Kings 17:4-6, where Elijah is fed by the ravens whilst doing nothing. You see, God is the true source of your supply. So what I had to do was sit back into that idea. I needed to sit back into the idea that hustling, working, doing isn't the source of achievement or helping others. It's about an infinite divine presence that lives within all of us, that we can surrender to and allow to work through us. Okay, so actually rest is really good for you. Rest, be still and know that I am God. I come back to that one all the time, but we have to remember, rest is not absence of provisions. Okay, it's proof provisions were never yours to manufacture. It's realizing that the bridge of faith and finance isn't to manifest more, it's to trust the source of that supply, which is God. So all I did was I noticed the fears, I sat with those fears and returned back to peace. Then I claimed that I was divinely guided and God is the true source of my supply, meeting all my needs now and forever, and He will inspire and illumine me from on high. And what happened was I got inspired to send out a couple of emails. And what happened was those emails immediately took. So from going from null, suddenly within 7 days, I mean, I don't really like to talk about finances in that way, but let's just say half of my usual month came in 7 days from about 3 emails. Now that's really interesting to me because I was inspired to do those emails and I thought that they would be helpful, but I trusted that they were inspired from God, and then I had to let it go. And what I've been doing is trying to live and enjoy my holiday without the need to feel like I have to fulfill something. And it reminded me something about life in general. We do not need to feel like we have to fulfill something all the time or make something happen all the time. Our job is actually to let go and embrace and flow with life and laugh about life and find it more playful. Find running a business more playful. Find what we're doing in life more playful. That's the truth here. Okay, so if we can find that where Jesus said, those who are like a child will enter the kingdom of heaven, that you can create heaven on earth by acting childlike in nature. Stop being so serious about it. Find more time to play. Find more time to be present. See, I've been doing a lot of fishing with my 6-year-old boy. He's literally become addicted to fishing. It's hilarious. He woke me up at 6 in the morning the other day saying, can we go fishing? So at 7 o'clock, I was ready and went out with him. And it was so joyful because he just loves it so much. And for me, I learned something in that moment too. He was there pottering, doing. I mean, I had to get the fish off the hooks and I had to put the worms on. And that is not my bag, but he was doing, pottering, being alive to the moment. And I've realized more and more that being alive to the moment is where we find God. being present to this ever-present moment is where we find the source of our supply. So it doesn't matter whether you're trying to heal, create great abundance, do these things. You must start to trust in something greater than yourself. So you must start to make sure in your mind that you realize the source of your supply is God, or however you call that name. But God did beautiful things. Now, there has also been some challenges in these last couple of weeks. You know, I've noticed something about myself where I really need to make a change, and I'm going to be vulnerable about that soon, but this is not the video today. If you want me to make that video of where I need to change, and I've spoken about it before, but I haven't stayed true to that change, I'm going to make that change now. From today. It's just my decision. I decided I want to focus on a lot more health and vitality, and the sort of temporary highs, I want to let go of them all. So we're going to talk about that a bit as well. But when you realize the true nature is to surrender to God and trust that the source is there. And remember, God said, if you ask for bread, I will not give you a stone. So we're told to ask for what we want and get it. So I always seem to claim and know that God will supply my needs. And it seems to work. I have convinced my mind deeper of that. But where in other areas of my life have I not convinced my deeper mind of that truth? And where have you not, maybe? So it's time to go to that source and really start to claim things and relax in the knowing. Do you hear what I'm saying to you when I say relax in the knowing? So you say it long enough until you're relaxed about it. So I never fear achievement in this coaching business that I have, because it does, okay? But I have other issues in other areas of my life that I'm correcting now. Now, health, achievement, and those, they're strong. But when it comes to little other areas, I need to maybe make some changes. So what do? I look at what's not working in my life, and now I start to make sure that I never speak badly of it. What do you speak badly of? Do you speak badly of your partner? Do you speak badly of yourself? Where are you teaching that deeper part of your mind that is God, is the connection to God? Where are you teaching it things that you don't want it to know? Because God says, if you ask for bread, I shall not give you a stone. Now that's good. So if you're asking for financial help, he'll give it to you. If you're asking for love, he'll give it to you. But if you're asking for a new relationship when you don't really want that, he's going to give it to you. When you're asking for a big change, he's going to give it to you, because whatever you ask for and believe is already yours, so it shall be. So it works on both aspects of the coin. So you need to be very mindful of what you're asking for, very mindful of what you're praying for, and make sure to never pray for something you don't want. Does this make sense to you, my friends? So always ask. So even in those moments of tension where I was, okay, I'm tense, I'm worried about going away for, it's been 3 weeks where I haven't been attentive. Well, everything worked out, man. It was crazy. Because God knows only the answer. So it's resting in that truth. Rest in that truth, my friends, and you'll be set free. I hope this video helped you today, guys, and I'll see you at the next one.